And just about 6:43 now on this Saturday morning. It's a chilly one, generally clear. You can see a little bit of the fresh snow from what fell yesterday, as viewed from Community Banks of Colorado and Monument. And I did hit a little bit of black ice, particularly on some of the secondary roadways this morning, and that'll be true anywhere that we had a little bit of snow. It's cold. Single digits, teens in much of eastern Colorado. Lyman's down below 0 right now. And then we do have a few pockets near the mountains where it's warmer. It's not unusual. 20s both for Walsenburg and for Canyon City. High country, big mountain valleys also pretty chilly with below 0 readings commonly found. Alamosa right now at -9. Futurecast shows that we'll probably stick with a mostly sunny sky through the first half of the day. A few high clouds probably come in this afternoon. So worst will call for partly cloudy conditions. The wind won't be absent today. It won't be nearly as strong as it was yesterday, but particularly over near the mountains, we'll continue with some gusty areas, maybe some occasional gusts over 30 miles an hour. Notice through noon anyway, the wind isn't nearly that strong out across the plains. As we move into the afternoon, it might start to pick up a little bit, 10 to 15 miles an hour. So again, not as bad as yesterday, but we're going to be cool today. Sun helps, wind doesn't. Make sure you keep some warm attire with you if you're going to be out and about, because if you do have any wind, it'll definitely be noticeable. We'll expect highs in the 40s, but it will take us quite some time to get there. So that'll just be for a couple of hours during the height of the sun this afternoon. 20s and 30s should do it over the mountains and mountain valleys. And then tonight, it looks pretty similar here on Futurecast. You don't see a lot of cloud cover around until maybe late tonight. We could start to see a little bit more high cloud cover come in. What'll be interesting is how far south some stronger wind gusts will start to develop. We'll get a mountain wave is what we call it, and so that's the kind of thing that hits our typically wind-prone areas with some really gusty wind during the nighttime hours, and that can cause the windows to rattle, make it a little tough to sleep and such. I do think we're going to have that over the foothills and mountains to the west of Denver. Might sneak that down into the Pikes Peak region, so there could be some areas where it gets kind of windy tonight. Away from that, it will still be pretty cool with teens and 20s, but nearer to the mountains, 20s, and in some cases 30s. And these numbers, if that wind materializes, will probably start to rise. So one of the benefits of the wind is that it starts to boost the temperatures a little bit during the nighttime period. We'll still find temperatures below 0, though, across the high mountain valleys, Leadville around 11 or so. There's a view from Cheyenne Wells this morning. Again, nice clear sky. The camera's holding still here, so the stronger wind gusts, at least for now, have subsided. Now, we'll track a warm-up as we head into the week, but we're still going to have to fight with some wind off and on. And then midweek, it looks like another cold front will arrive, and that'll bring us some changes. And we'll talk about that in our extended forecast coming up soon. Stick around. We'll be back right after the break.